गुजरी हुई जिंदगी को कभी याद न कर, तकदीर में जो नहीं उसकी फरियाद न कर। जो होगा वो होकर ही रहेगा। तू कल की फिक्र में आज की हंसी बर्बाद न कर। हाँ, बोलना तो बहुत आसान है। मुझे भी कई लोगों ने ये एडवाइस दी थी। इसकी गहराई समझते समझते पूरा 1 साल बीत गया। वो बीता हुआ पल, वो टूटे हुए सपने, कुछ बिखरे से हम, कुछ छूटे मेरे अपने। मैं कुछ ऐसे टूटी कि फिर मैं कभी जुड़ ही ना पाई। एंड आई डोंट नो क्या मुझे जुड़ना था या जुड़ना ही नहीं था। मेरे छोटे छोटे टुकड़ों को अपने हथेली पर लेकर मैं बस निकल गई। मैं मीलों तक चलती रही। गॉड से मिलने गई थी मैं। बहुत सवाल थे इस खामोश दिल में। बड़ा लंबा सफर तय किया था मैंने। चलो, ये भी अच्छा है, सिर्फ सुनता है दिल, बोलता तो कयामत होती। मैं हूँ डिम्पल and you are listening to my show, The Flower That Can Fly. रब से मिलकर मुझे कुछ बातें करनी है। बनोगे मेरे हमसफर? क्या होता है ये टूटना? Being broken. What is the meaning of brokenness? For some, it's messy. For some, it's imperfection. For others, it's a heartbreak. And for some, it's a physical weakness. How many times do you ask yourself, why me? In tough times, when things slide down, when the world beneath your feet starts to shake, when you deal with one problem like it's a mountain and have another one hitting you in the face. Why me? When you replace why is this happening to me with why is this happening for me, everything shifts. Life happens for you, not to you. How many times have you heard that everything happens for a reason? That there is always something good in everything, if only you could look for it. How many times has someone told you that everything that happened to you had a bigger purpose, which you may not understand? That everything bad would eventually turn out to be good for you. How many times have you heard that sometimes you need to lose small battles to win a greater, more important war? That every heartbreak, every emotional pain that you've experienced will sooner or later be nothing more than a lesson. And every time you hear something like this, you think it's a meaningless phrase. You know, like a empty cliche that people just say to comfort each other. Whenever you lose a loved one, or when you get disappointed, feel humiliated, feel hurt, you can't help but wonder why God sent you all these challenges. Why me? Why did He choose to burden you so much when you've done nothing to deserve this? I know. I see you. I feel you. I know it's hard for you to understand why you need to experience hard times in order to live through the easy ones. Why do you have to experience all this sadness before you ever get the chance to be happy? I took all these questions and I put them in front of God. Here is a snippet of my conversation with him. For better audience experience, my daughter will speak the lines of the girl who went to God, and I will speak the answers that God gave her.
Hey God,
Hi, my love.
I am falling apart. Can you put me back together?
I would rather not,
Why?
because you're not a puzzle.
There are pieces of my life that are falling down on the ground. What about that?
How about you let them stay there for a while? They fell off for a reason. Take some time out and decide. Do you even need any of those pieces back?
You don't understand. I'm breaking down.
No, you don't understand. You are breaking through. What you are feeling are just growing pains. You are shedding the things and people in your life that are holding you back. You are not falling apart. You are falling into place. Take some deep breaths. Allow those things that you don't need anymore to fall off you. Quit holding on to pieces that don't fit you anymore. Let them fall off. Let them go.
Once I start doing that, what will be left of me?
Only the very best pieces of you.
I'm scared of changing.
You aren't changing. You are becoming.
Becoming who?
Becoming who I created you to be. A person of light and love, of hope and courage, of joy, of grace and compassion. You are not made of shallow pieces such as greed and fear, revenge and judgment. Let those things fall off you. Don't change. Become. Become who I made you to be. And I am going to keep telling you this until you remember it. I love you.
There goes another piece.
Yep, let it be.
So, I'm not broken?
No, but you are breaking like the dawn. It's a new day. Become, become, become. समझ रहे हैं आप क्या हो रहा है आपके साथ? क्या है गॉड का प्लान? Sometimes God breaks you just so that He can fix you. Don't convince yourself that the pain will fade and you will go back to your old self. It's okay. It's okay to never go back. Don't use your broken pieces to recreate an old self. Create a new self. Even with this pain, you can craft a life that gives you new meaning. When the night falls, you can learn to create your own light. When you are broken, consider yourself pretty lucky. It means you got a second chance to reinvent and become the best possible version of you. एक ही लाइफ में दो rebirth. Not everyone gets that chance. Not everyone is chosen. In your first birth, you may start from zero. But in your second birth, you are starting from experience. And now that you have nothing to lose, you are truly free. Every single life challenge is a test of your strength, a test of your power, a test of your faith, a chance for you to grow as a person, a chance for you to clean your life from unwanted people, a chance for you to see who your real friends are. Whenever God knocks you off your feet, He's actually giving you a chance to stand up better and stronger than ever before. So, whatever happens to you, remember one thing: God will leave scars on your soul because He wants you to remember about everything, about everyone who built you and helped you become the stronger version of you. Every pain has a purpose. When God throws you in the ashes, He's giving you an opportunity to rise. And strength, well, strength isn't about how much you can handle before you break. It's about how much you can endure after being broken. गॉड ने मेरे हर सवाल का जवाब दे दिया. मैंने पूछा, why did they hit us with words and bring us down to our knees? He said, because they didn't know that's the perfect position to pray. I asked, why did they call us names and put us in the fire? He said, they don't know diamonds are made under pressure. I asked, why did they attack our light and close us behind dark doors? He said, because they don't know the butterfly is born in a cocoon. I asked, why did they hold us captive and bury us under the earth? He said, they don't know you are a seed who can be planted anywhere. I asked him, why did they make me a victim of their anger? He said, because they didn't know they were actually a catalyst for helping you grow. I asked, why did they shut our mouths and steal away our voice? He said, because they didn't know that truth always speaks in silence. And I asked, why did they put a black spot on our names? God said, they didn't know. काले टीके से तुम्हारी नजर उतर गई. Maybe all the broken promises were a blessing in disguise. Maybe all those knives thrown straight at your back were a wake-up call to change who you hang out with. Maybe all the plans that didn't work out, all the wishes that didn't come true, maybe they saved you? Yes, they saved you. Even your bad luck saves you from something worse. Maybe that thing that didn't work out was actually the greatest blessing that's ever happened to you. Maybe that so-called failure was actually a gift. Maybe that rejection you received was how the universe protected you from something that could have held you back. And maybe where you are right now, in this moment, is exactly where you're supposed to be. I know you can't quite understand it yet, why it had to happen this way. But one day, you will step back and you will see all this so clearly. How some experiences had to end so better ones could begin. How some things had to fall apart so that greater things could come together. And how what you thought you wanted is actually nothing compared to what you have ultimately received. So keep your heart open. Honor the journey that has brought you here today and trust the path ahead. Nothing about your life is a mistake. The breaking in the breakdown of you is actually a breakthrough. Yes, sometimes it takes an overwhelming breakdown to have an undeniable breakthrough. Be a walking proof that you can have your soul torn in half and still navigate through life beautifully. One day, you'll see. Your story is unfolding just how it was meant to be. God has already prepared the way. He is only preparing you. You were listening to episode 3 of The Flower That Can Fly. Have you been broken? Or have you had a breakthrough? Which failure of yours turned into a blessing? Share your story with me on my Instagram handle Yoga and Fairy Life. मैं हूँ the girl with the dimpled chin. Meet you in my next episode. वहाँ पर हम अंधेरों की गहराइयों से प्यार करना सीख जाएंगे. अलविदा.